Is the winning jockey here in race number 2, Aldo. Nice one. The first 200 meters looked like didn't work out all that well, but pacing to help you. Once he got into position, how straightforward was it?
Yeah, it always looked like I had it under control. Got a nice position, it was flowing quite freely. I thought I could dictate the race from there. My smallest plan. Yeah, I always thought I had the right momentum. I had the pacemaker and I thought I'm attacking in behind him for a little while. As I switched him out, he really accelerated, and I do think he'll win again. So I think it was fluent. He started looking around at the end, so he should have gone on by a good 2-3 lengths. But it's very windy out there. The flags are flying and lots to look at. So a little bit green still, so still progressive.
How much left is there for him to learn? Because it was evident when he pricked his ears, got clear. Was it a matter of him not being sure what to do with once he passed the other horses?
Yeah, it's probably the first time he's really hit the front fluently. So the flags, I said, was going, and he was looking around. So some of these horses just take longer, and I think he's going to enjoy the pace of the races out the maiden. So this was nice and fluent, and I think it showed nice progress that he's been making. And as you can look at his form, he's step by step, he's taking a step in the right direction. So no reason to lose faith in him just yet.
The rest of your day, Kamikaze appeals to me. What do you think?
Why draw with a race with a lot of pace? So she's got to work cut out. If I can get her in somewhere, big runner, but healthy respect for the null horse.
Thank you, Aldo.
Thank you.
Well done to Aldo de Meyer, the winning jockey, and that is how In the Bag got out the maidens.
That is indeed how In the Bag got out the maidens, be it he still looks like a horse that is maturing. Candice, well done for the win.
Thank you.
He's a type of horse who still looks a little bit green at the end. They're still looking around, but that's good. It means there's progress to come.
Yeah, Vicky, he's been a little bit of a frustrating horse for me. I thought he showed a bit of ability in the beginning, and then he went through the winter looking terrible. I could barely train him. He looked terrible. He wasn't responding to anything. So I was almost at my wit's end with him. But once spring came along, he started to slowly but surely turn the corner. And I think his last 2 runs probably had him at his best now, certainly physically and probably on his work at home. So it's probably just needed a bit more time to strengthen up. And I think, with a bit more time and, being able to win a race like this today, I mean, he probably hasn't ever hit the front before. So for him looking around, that's probably something different. So, yeah, I'm glad that he's put his maiden win behind him. He's got a nice low rating now. So, yeah, perhaps back in the handicaps now, he can still be competitive.
Candice, well done for the win.
Thanks very much. As well done to Jonathan, to Zach and to Tony. It's Tony's first horse with me, so I'm pleased that I could manage to get them in the winner's box, and hopefully he can win another.
Well done.
Thank you.
Next up, we're going to have Mr. Bloch, who has found a lucky spot at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth to watch the canter down.
Thank you. Thank you to Candice, thank you to Eldo, to the team. I suppose I better mention Calder Force at Varsfontein, otherwise he'll be cross with me, who must be relieved that I've had a winner with him. But I think the big thank you has to go to my partner, Tony Cottrell, who's been incredibly patient with the horses and has been the most wonderful partner to have. And it actually goes a little bit further than just being a partner, because when Zachary got through his business science degree, Tony turned around and said, let's give him a share of this horse as a present to celebrate it. So that's how Zachary got involved as a shareholder in the bag, and Tony went on further to say put it in his colours and let it run in his colours as well. So there's a lovely story behind it, and for me, just a big thank you for Tony. Obviously sending my love to Zach in London, who's now doing articles in London, and it's not the same leading in a winner without you, but you're very much by my side all the time. So thank you.
Well done for the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well then to Jonathan Black, and I think as Zach said last time, it's bittersweet, so I'm sure he's feeling similar, being a little bit bittersweet that he's not on course. But lovely win from number 6 In the Bag. Well done to Fastman Stud for breeding another beautiful son of Give Me the Green Light.